What's going on, everyone? TJ Fitness doing his reviews, and together with me I have the real essential amino acid EAA product out there, and I'm talking literally real. Listen guys, I'm gonna take you through the label of this thing and the promise behind it. You might have run into it, vitamin shop, bodybuilding.com, Instagram advertisement. There's quite a lot of push behind this thing. I'm gonna tell you what the promise is, what the label says. Then I'm going to share with you my personal experience using this one over the last probably like week or so as my go-to essential amino acid product and intra workout really. And then right towards the end of the video, I'm going to give you my final verdict, and you want to stay for that one. Okay people, so what's different about real essential amino acid product versus the others? First, this is coming from a company called TwinLab. If you've been in the supplement industry or used supplements for the last 10 years, TwinLab used to be quite a big name, probably though, whatever, 7 to 10 years ago. Now they launched this product, I think about 6 months to like 12 months ago, and you can see it on bodybuilding.com, Vitamin Shop, Muscle and Strength. I mean, there's quite a lot of push behind it. Almost seems like TwinLab is putting probably everything they have behind this. Now you'll see TwinLab just here, like on the bottom, like really small. The real brand that they're trying to push is REAL. Now the idea behind the name REAL, and is you know, it's like real with EAA in the middle, is that this is the OG. It's supposed to be the OG proven, scientifically backed with research ratio for essential amino acid that's supposed to optimize recovery and muscle protein synthesis. Now, if you've been in the amino game for the last year, then you know that there's quite a lot of research coming out right now that shows that BCAAs by themselves, the 2-1-1 ratio that we all used to use or still using for the last whatever 10 years as a catalyst for muscle protein synthesis, there's a lot of claims right now that BCAAs by themselves maybe signal the muscles to start muscle protein synthesis, but they're not enough to actually get it going, and you need the full essential amino acid profile. Basically all 9 essential amino acids, not just the 3 that are the branch chains amino acids. I'm not going to go into too much science, but you can actually, on the site of REAL, you can read a lot of it. But basically the idea is that, you know, when you break your muscle down, your muscle protein synthesis effect is 30% lower than the breakdown. And that's why you want to supplement with BCAAs or essential amino acids in order to balance this thing out and maximize muscle protein synthesis. Long story short, there's some research behind EAAs and the exact ratio that's going to make this happen, and you're going to see brands like Amino 9 by Compound Solutions, and you're going to see REAL, which is backed by a different research. Anyway, both of them claim that this is exactly the ratios inside the essential amino acid profile that you're supposed to see. And if you go into the patent itself that they're basing this on, you're actually going to see the ratio, because here it's actually a prop blend of 3.6 grams that are all the essential amino acids. Now I'm going to put here, hopefully, like also a graph that they're showing in the research of how using this, like the 1 scoop here, 3.6 grams, is as effective or a bit even more effective than drinking 15 grams of straight whey protein as far as muscle protein synthesis. And if you take 15 grams of this thing, then it's, I think, 30%, 30 times more effective than just BCAAs or protein. But the idea is that if you're taking a lot of it, it's more effective, and they have some research to back it up, some university-backed research. Anyway, long story short, if you read the research behind it and you read the patent, it does seem that it has some basis behind it. I wouldn't say it's the most comprehensive research I've ever seen, but it is definitely probably the most comprehensive research I've seen personally. Maybe there's something else, and comment below if you've seen it, around the right ratio for essential amino acids. So what you're getting in this thing is 3.6 grams blend of these 9 essential amino acids based on that patent number, whatever. And the name is REAL because, like I said, this is the real essential amino acid. Now this is naturally flavored, but it is not naturally sweetened, so there's sucralose here and ACE and whatever. So it comes in 3 flavors. You have Brazilian berry, Fuji grape, and the Kona dragon fruit. I actually tried all of them. I had 2 samples of the other ones. This is the Kona dragon fruit. So as far as flavor, let me tell you, as far as flavor, I really like the Fuji grape, and I really like this one, the Kona dragon fruit. The Brazilian, whatever it's called, I actually didn't like it so much. It felt really strange. The grape was a really good grape, and this Kona dragon fruit, which I'm not sure exactly what it is, it's not really fruit punch because I hate fruit punch, was actually good. So both of them were okay. I would say mix them. When you mix like 1 scoop with 12 ounces of water, it's right there. If you take 2 scoops, which is, by the way, what they theoretically say is like 1 to 3 during the day, and actually the biggest part of the research talks about supplementing with 15 grams of essential amino acid during the day, and that's where it showed the most benefit. Let's talk about my personal experience, and then we're going to talk about pricing and my final verdict. Listen, personal experience, I really like the flavor, like I said, of 2 out of the 3. As far as my actual effect, I really liked what I felt when I was using this during my workouts or post-workouts. Now, I did take between 2 and 3 servings of this, and I did feel recovered. I did feel, it's very hard to say I felt muscle protein synthesis, right? It's not like I gained 4 pounds of muscle using this, but overall I did feel recovered. I felt okay. As far as the label, there's literally nothing here except the essential amino acids. So there's no hydration elements, there's no power elements, there's no endurance elements. It's literally just the essential amino acids. So when you're comparing it to other intro workouts that have full profile, like let's say IntraBlast by NutraBio, this is really just a very small part of it. And these essential, or EAA Max by Primeval Labs, obviously, I mean, you get the essential amino acid profile, maybe not the patented one, but you get a lot more stuff. Which brings me, so it sort of works. I mean, it works. I felt recovered. Did I feel more recovered in EAA Max or NutraBio? Honestly, probably not, but it's good. And if you buy into the research, then if you take 3 scoops of this, then you'll get more than the other ratios, even though they don't really compare it. Which brings me to the final verdict and the price. So this retails, listen to this, 30 servings of this thing retails for anything between $43 and $47. So that is shitload expensive. It's just way too expensive, really. Even if you take whatever, let's say that there's a promotion and you have 25% off, you'll still be at the high 30s for 30 servings of pure essential amino acid. Now, I understand it's patented, whatever, but like there's 3.6 grams here of essential amino acids. There's, I think, 2.7, let's say, Primeval Labs EAA Max, and NutraBio has something around that. And let's say the diamantized amino 9, which is a compound solution patented ratio, has 7.5 grams of, I think 7 grams of BCAAs, plus 2.6 grams of essential amino acids. Anyway, long story short, I think even, let's assume that this works. And let's assume that if you take actually 3 scoops of this thing, so this is like exactly where you're supposed to be, like at the maximum to get the maximum effect. This is whatever, a bit better than the others because it's the exact ratio. Seriously, the price is just, I think from my perspective, this is way too expensive. I get it, patented, whatever, way too expensive. So honestly, even though I like the flavors, there's research behind it. Probably this is one of the only ratios for EAA researched, unless it like the price comes down by, let's say, 50%, I don't know, 50%, let's say comes down to the $29.99. If you sit on a deal $29.99, you want to try this and see if it actually works for you better than others, give it a shot. Otherwise, I think it's just way too expensive. Sorry, real, I'm keeping it real. Listen, people, if you want to see more reviews like this, subscribe to the channel. This is what we do here, the no bullshit approach to supplement reviews. If you want to save money on Real and see if there's deals, obviously subscribe to our Deal Alerts newsletter, because that's what we do. We find deals from all over the web, we compare prices, and we let you know where they are so you can sit back, relax, and save money. And I'm going to link also to the product page on Fitness Deal News so you can compare prices for this thing specifically. Give this video a thumbs up. I'm going to see you later.